Hi, welcome to Leading for Wellness. I'm super excited about our guest today, Vladi Delsoglio, who is the CEO and founder of Ederra, which is a farm-to-body functional food company. So welcome. So thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me. I'm super excited. And also, we should share with our podcaster that you and I, we met at Naturally San Diego, a beautiful no-profit organization that connect people like us into superfood, into farm food, and so forth. So thank you so much for having me today.
Oh, you're welcome. I always love meeting people in the industry and especially with amazing products like yours. And I think the other thing that you and I have in common is that we're both foreigners and, came to the US about 25 years ago. I would love to hear about your journey coming from Italy and what brought you here.
So I came here in vacation in 1998. I came to visit my ex-girlfriend that I met a few years early in North Europe. She is from Los Angeles. I came to visit her. I was supposed to stay 2 weeks in vacation and then go back to Italy. But what happened is that the last day she woke up late. So I missed the flight to go back to Italy. And I will make short, basically I never left. I felt in love with the California vibe and culture and community. And then so I decided to stay. So that's how I start my life journey in California from July 1998.
Wow, amazing. And so tell us the journey from where you came from there to founding Ederra, because that only happened a couple years ago, right?
Yes, it's happened 1 year ago. So what happened is, to make short, I start as every foreigner from Italy. We start work to make a buck or two. I start working as a waiter in a upscale Italian restaurant. I was serving dinner to Marlon Brando, Clint Eastwood, Joe Pesci, all those people. I got very lucky. And then I was making good money. So I enrolled in a college. I study visual art. I started working for different company and up to June 2023, where I was a chief creative officer of a publicly traded company. And I was living the life. But somehow on June 2023, I discovered that I had an illness inside my body. So I don't smoke, I don't drink, I'm very healthy. I cook, come from Italy, I cook most of my meal. But I go to the doctor, we do a blood test, and I discovered I had fatty liver disease. So that, each of us always has a date or two you remember forever in your life. I mean, one was, of course, 11, September 11, 9/11, 2001. That was one of, wow, a wake up call. But also the latest one was June 23rd, 2023, where I discovered I had an illness inside my body. So, and the doctor suggests me in Fallbrook, the doctor suggests me to eat broccoli microgreens every day because some of you probably know inside the broccoli there is a very potent antioxidant compound called sulforaphane. And inside the broccoli microgreens, this compound is about 50 to 100 times more potent. So I started this journey to get better with my liver, and then I start eating broccoli microgreens every day. But you guys try to eat broccoli and broccoli microgreens every day. It's not like eating. I mean, it's not like eating pizza or Nutella, right? So I mean, I can eat pizza, pasta, and Nutella every day, but broccoli microgreens is kind of like pen in the butt. So I start looking for solution. This is one of the things I learned in this beautiful side of the world is being pragmatic and always look for solution. Never focus on the problem. I always look for solutions. So I team up with a biochemist. I team up with a scientist, with a farmer, and we start working on the very first supplement. The very first version of Empower Plus was just broccoli microgreens in powder. Then throughout the journey, which is a year ago, it took us a year to develop the formula. We add the lion mane mushrooms because while the broccoli microgreens, they are super powerful for your body, the lion mane mushrooms help the cognitive function. It helps brain
The what
fog.
function?
The cognitive.
Cognitive function.
Yeah,
Okay.
it
Yeah.
helps the brain fog, brain focus, and so forth. So, right now there are certain companies that are under fire out there as in the supplement industry because they have too many ingredients, 50, 60, 70 ingredients. And sometimes people ask them, so where those ingredients come from? How many? What is the? So we decide to focus only with two ingredients: broccoli microgreens and lion mane mushrooms.
Very
Now,
powerful.
at the beginning, you said something that is very powerful too. You said the farm to body functional superfood supplement brand. Farm to body because we position it strategically, our company, between the two farms that provide to us our main ingredients. So we are in Oceanside, California, North San Diego County, and we have one farm that provide to us the microgreens, broccoli microgreens, they are in San Marco, which is half an hour from us. And the other farms provide to us mushrooms, which they are in Carlsbad, another half an hour from us. So we are the very world first supplement brand combining broccoli microgreens and lion mane mushroom together. And also we are proudly a farm to body supplement brand because we believe that you need to have the product, the ingredients for your supplement, they need to come from the same land where your company is. So we
That's
get,
amazing.
yeah.
And how much can you produce at any one time with, having the supply close by? Are you limited to how much you can produce?
Yeah, so right now we are a startup. We are small. Now we are looking for investors. Actually, if there is an investor out there, please call me after this podcast. I will give you my phone number. But yeah, so right now we can produce probably about 100 a week. But of course, we are looking for investor. We can grow, and then the sky is the limit, like you guys say here in California, right? So we can produce as much as the customer are willing to buy. But it's very important for us to be transparent because I've been in a position where I was sick. So when you're sick, you're weak, you look for help. The last things you want to do and to buy supplement that they're not good for you, or they can be bad for you too. I mean, there are out there so many video by doctors. They warn us to be careful when we buy supplement because it's not regulated by FDA. So people can put whatever they want inside.
And
So
make any claim, yeah.
exactly. So we have two ingredients. We state on our website where we get our ingredients. We are super transparent. And whatever question our customer, they just need to contact us and we will talk to them one by one.
What are the main benefits of, high concentrates of broccoli and lion's mane in the body?
Yeah, as I said before, the broccoli microgreens, they have the most potent antioxidant compound, right? The sulforaphane. So they are good for immune system, anti-cancer, and so forth. Now, longevity, anti-aging. Now, out there is a doctor, a scientist that we really respect and we really trust. She is in San Diego. She's Dr. Rhonda Patrick, PhD. I follow her. Whatever she put out there, I follow. And in one of her study, which is in a video as well on YouTube, she said that, back up with data, of course, because she's a doctor, that men, they eat broccoli microgreens every day. They have a 45% less chance to get prostate cancer.
And also, when I went for hormonal checkups, that's also subscribed for women to regulate estrogen metabolism in your body as well. I think so. Even for women, I think the benefits are extremely high.
Absolutely,
to take
absolutely.
The DIM supplement is the foundation of that is a broccoli supplement as well.
And yes, I agree exactly with you. It's super beneficial for men and women. And then let me tell you another thing. American diet is huge deficiency in vegetable and fruit. Why? Because people here is highly productive, is super busy, multitasker, means that all day is always on the run, working, creating, and so forth. What pay the price is the time people invest to eat proper food. Like me coming from Italy, our society is a little bit laid back. We are famous for this, but we have a good food in the sense of you always have aunt, a mom, a grandma cooking for you, good food, proper food, veggie, fruit, and so forth. So in Italy, people work maybe a little bit less. I don't know about this, but for sure, the diet is way richer
The
than
quality
fruit
of
and
food is so
vegetable.
much better in
Yeah, the
Europe.
quality of food as well. But so one of the things one of the main reasons why we incorporate the broccoli microgreens is because every time there's the sulforaphane inside the broccoli microgreens is so potent, so powerful that it's like you are eating 1 pound of broccoli each scoop.
Wow, that's
So
amazing.
yeah. So
That's really
and then
incredible.
when we talk about longevity, we talk about anti-aging and so forth. Everybody wants to be beautiful. I want to be beautiful. I want to be healthy. Everybody. There's no one in my life. I want to look ugly. Never. Everybody want, which is acceptable. Is one of our goals. Being healthy, being happy, um, being beautiful. This is what everybody want to achieve.
High
That is
self-esteem. High
yes,
self-esteem, right? Yeah.
exactly. But being beautiful doesn't start from outside. It starts from inside. Now, I wish I could share. The other day, I follow a lot of podcasts and video by doctors, and what she said, and I totally agree, 100%, that when you get your heart disease at 50 years old, it doesn't start at 50 years old. It starts at 30. It starts at 25. So whatever you build up, right, in your body, then after when you get to 50, 55, 60, when you start paying the price. So if someone say, "Oh, why I need to use an anti-aging, or why I need to take as Empower Plus now I'm 20," well, you need to invest like you do an investment on the money. You buy a house, you put your money in a banking account, or you invest it, whatever. You need to do exactly the same on your health. You need to start as soon as possible to invest in your health. But let me tell you, once you are sick and you are in a horizontal position, your life is in a very challenging,
You've
situation.
had
So
personal experience of that.
yeah, exactly. So well, and then so I don't smoke, I don't drink. I mean, I drink probably a beer every 2 weeks. I'm not a drinker by any means. If or a glass of wine when I cook with my friends, we have a dinner, Saturday night dinner. I make some chicken, parmigiana, whatever. Then yes, a glass of wine. But and then I go to gym 4 or 5 times a week, boxing class, surfing, you name it, biking. So I'm very healthy and I got sick. So I can imagine people that maybe they have a little bit more a party, DNA, lifestyle. So um, I think the two main pillars of our life are health and time, and we really need to respect them as much as possible.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think your point of investing in your health now to have the benefits 10, 20, 30 years later is so true. And I think we're also short-sighted, and especially with how our whole population is involved, everything is now. So people don't think further than the moment or plan ahead for their health as well. And I think your point is so valid. How do you compare the medical system in the US compared to that in Europe, and how people think about health in general?
Well, of course, I mean, here in America is way more advanced. There are more money, more technology, and so forth. It's way better in a certain way. You go to this hospital, they look like a 5 stars hotel. I mean, everything is super clean and everything. But for example, in Europe, I don't know in Europe how it's in France or Spain, but in Italy it's free. And let me tell you something, the knowledge now with the internet worldwide is the same. But I mean, what changed in a year is better that technology over there is, I mean, it's free. So, um, like for example, the colon cancer rate in California or in America is skyrocketing compared to Europe because the food here is not, no.
People eating a lot of processed food, yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of processed food. There's sugar everywhere. Even if you buy bread, if you read
It's all
the
sugar.
supplement facts, there is sugar. So sugar is 5 times more addictive than heroin, and sugar and salt are poison for your body, right? So I mean, you can have a cookie, you can have a spoon of honey, Nutella, whatever, but if your intake of sugar is daily, even inside the bread, then once you start having problems.
Yeah,
So the
absolutely.
skyrocket, and then also, I mean, here you start doing a screening, colon screening after 50 years old, because before the insurance they don't pay for. In Italy, you can go whenever you want. But what I'm saying that my concern here in America and is the quality of food and the quality of the diet. Because if you always on the run, if you always eat fast food, cheeseburger, sandwich, burrito, something fast because you are working hard, and then sooner or later your body will pay the price. So one of my suggestions, I cook basically every day. I have a very busy life. I'm running a startup, so from 7 in the morning to 9, 10 p.m. I'm always working. But there are a couple of things that I mean I always do to keep myself in balance with the quality of life. I always spend 1 hour at the gym, no matter what, because going to the gym can be at the gym, surfing, a boxing. I always do physical activity.
In the
It's
morning.
so important, especially for people like us that most of the time we work in front of a computer. Now, if you are working in the construction, business, you are on the rooftop, or you're building something all day, you don't need to go to gym. Or if you are a plumber or whatever. But if you work on the computer, you're always in front of the computer, then you really need to spend 1 hour every day.
Yeah. And it feels so good too, right? It just feels so good to
Yeah,
wake
it feels
up
so
and
good.
move your
Yeah,
body, and mentally you're awake as well.
it feels so good. Of course, exactly agree with you. And also, I also listen a book. I mean, I don't have the time. Like we always talk about time, right? Time is the most democrat of the elements. But so what I do, I used to read a book, and now I listen a book. I'm driving. I went today to San Diego to meet with a client. While I was driving, I listen a book.
What are you listening to right now?
I'm listening. I'm listening for the second time, or maybe the third time. The Shoe Dog
Oh
is the
yeah, I've
the
read it.
biography.
Phil Knight.
Yeah, so from every book, I'm always at the end of the book, I always ask myself, what did I learn? And from this book, what I learned from Phil Knight is that if you want to succeed in something in life, it can be um, a company, it can be business, it can be a friendship, it can be a love story, whatever it is. You need to treat whatever you're doing as a plan A, only plan A, because plan B is just a distraction. So if you
Be
are
all
opening
in.
yes.
Be all
So
in.
when they asked him why Nike was so successful, he said, because Nike was my plan A. The plan B was a distraction. So when they asked him, so what happened? What if the Nike closed down? He said, no, it was not on the plan. Nike was only plan A. So I treat Ederra as a plan A. And then so I read because again, it's as much as important to exercise your body is also always important to exercise your brain and learn. Something that sets us apart for all the other species is the way we learn, the way we communicate, and so forth. So,
Do you
and then of
meditate?
course, I do not meditate. I do not meditate, and then I don't know if it's a minus in my life. But instead of meditate, I find my peace through cooking and biking by the beach. Whether it's the creativity in the kitchen or is the rhythm of pedaling along the coastline, I don't know. Those activities help
It's
me.
where you connect with the flow, where you feel like you're in the flow and creative. Yeah.
Exactly. They clear my mind. I stay active and feel fully connected to the moment. Because at the end of the day, I mean, meditating is being connected to the moment. That's what is meditating. Exactly. So I connected to the moment, cooking and being by myself at the sunset, biking from Oceanside to Encinitas.
Beautiful. Yeah, and we live in such a beautiful place. I think the ocean is also a very spiritual, place to be. And I find I connect a lot better when I'm close to the ocean very often, for sure. Tell me where you see Ederra going in the next 5 to 10 years. What is your goal and your vision?
We want to be in any in any kitchen of United States, but of course, as a CEO, we always have dreams. We need to be also be a little bit too delusional to believe that things are happening, and I feel are happening. What I see, we want to work. We have the first product. We want to come up. We will come up with a line of different products addressing also not only adults but also kids, also people that are less lucky than us, like autism. People they have they're schizophrenic, they are autistic. We are talking to a doctor who she has her daughter is autistic. She said that broccoli microgreens really the sulforaphane helps. And then we are also talking right now with a unique pet food company. We want to have a superfood for pets because pets really make us happy. No, having no pets are part of our community. Pets are part of our society. And pets they're like our family. So we feel either we feel they also uh, uh, your dog, your cat, whatever you have in your house should be better, feel better if they have a superfood in their food.
Yeah, absolutely. I heard that you were a dog breeder as well. Is that right?
No, I had a dog. I had a dog for 17 years. The funny fact that I had a dog for 17 years in Italy, and he was a German Shepherd, super duper smart. And we were laughing with my friend because we used to call him more like an Italian Shepherd than German Shepherd because what I did, so I was at the beginning, I was kind of responsible, but I said, okay, if the human being food is already a little bit poisoned, I can imagine what they put inside the dog food. So I decided to give my dog, which his name was Thor, Thor. No, so I used to give him whatever I was eating, he was eating. So if I was eating a steak with potato, my dog was eating a steak with potato. If I was eating spaghetti or penne marinara with tomato sauce, my dog was eating exactly the same. Like it was, no? So one day I didn't have any marinara sauce. So I make penne pasta with butter and he refused to eat it. So I had to go to the store and buy the marinara for him. So with my friend, we were joking around and say he's not a German Shepherd, he's more like an Italian Shepherd because
He wants
it,
marinara sauce.
yeah, yeah. So, but it's amazing how pets, like even having a dog in your house, really change the dynamic, the happiness, because they're super loyal, they're super friendly. So at Ederra, we believe they should have access to superfood as well.
Absolutely. So you're creating a pet line as well. So
Yeah,
you
we
you
will
you
we're
see.
gonna work with anti-aging cream because the anti-aging cream will work perfectly with the anti-aging antioxidant compound we have inside the Empower Plus. So that will be an add-on to our product. But yeah, we will think in the next 3 years, I mean for sure 3, 4, 5 more product. But let me tell you something. We don't want to be perceived as a powder company, as a supplement company. We are creating a community. Matter of fact, we are working closely with nutritionists. We are working closely with the one-star Michelin chefs. We have right now, in this moment, as we speak, in San Diego County, 6, 7 restaurants that are using Empower Plus to uplift the culinary experience. They are making anti. If you go to, for example, Market Space in Locadia, in Encinita. Awesome place. I mean, I love the owner. I love everybody there. Really friendly, really knowledgeable. By the way, tomorrow I'm going to have a meeting with Sherry, the main chef. So if you go over there, not only you can buy a box of Empower Plus, but also you can request a antioxidant superfood matcha. They have an amazing matcha, and inside they use our product. You can have a antioxidant yogurt granola dish. So chefs and restaurant owner, they get super excited about uplifting the culinary experience from good food to superfood, functional food, antioxidant food. And the customer love it. They're very happy about it. They tell me that sometimes I see also video of customer posting, hey, I just get a superfood matcha. They love it. Because right now people is very conscious compared to 20 years ago, how important it is to eat good food.
Amazing. One thing I really loved about your product is the beautiful packaging that it comes in. I don't know if you have the ability to show on screen what that looks like, but I think your marketing, your branding is superb. And I'd love people to see that because that really, I think, sets you apart from other products as well.
Yes, so we have a box, we have a beautiful box with a magnet, opening and closing magnet. And then we have something we really work hard. This is why it took us a year, because we said not only the product, but also the experience. Everything we do is about the experience. Even when we go to a restaurant, it is never only about the food, but it's about the location, if it's close to the ocean, the music, the favorite waiter, the in love with the chef presentation, so forth. So it's a combination of everything. We believe the packaging is so important. So we come up with a very good, beautiful packaging. And then I work myself in Italy with great designer. I work with one of the designers from Ferrari, Maranello. So I know, and then I used to teach. I used to teach packaging design in a college. So I know how packaging is important. And we want the people feel happy from the get-go. No, before, when we start this project, the Ederra project, we bought from our competitor. Sometimes the powder, the jar was coming in a plastic inside a shoe box. I said, what the heck? I'm paying $80 and you send the stuff in a shoe box. So we said we need to set us apart, not only with the quality of the product that is phenomenal, but also with the package. So we have this, which is a biophotonic recyclable glass jar. Biophotonic means that protect the product from the light. And this, you can keep this one in a safe location for 2 years. And then it's beautiful, it's elegant. It comes with a frotter with inside the battery. Is a stainless steel frotter with inside the battery. So you can right away, mix your Empower Plus with water, juice, smoothie, whatever you like. But sometimes we had a message like a month ago. One of the customers say, "Oh, I thought it was a mistake. I thought I ordered a Rolex. It looks, your packaging looks very expensive." I say, "Look, our packaging is not expensive. Our packaging is priceless because your health is priceless. My health is priceless." So we want to make sure that the people understand how important is our health. And then this beautiful box. Something about this beautiful box, which is amazing, that you can reuse the box. You can put your pictures, your jewelry, your sunglasses, whatever you want. So, and then for the second time, you will receive a beautiful pouch because we are very eco-conscious. So the first time is for the surprise and everything. But then the second time will be a beautiful pouch with that you can just refill the jar.
Great. That's amazing. So beautiful. Well, in conclusion, I would love you to share anything else you want about your amazing product and also share how people can get your product, how they can connect with you if they have questions. And of course, if there's any investors that are listening, I know they would want to connect with you as well. So can you share where people can reach you?
Yes. So first of all, we are looking for investors so we can, the day-to-day operation, they are fine, but we really want to scale. No, we are following, even though I'm Italian, I'm here for the American dream. And then I love to be here for the American dream. I'm in love with America. I'm in love with South California. I feel blessed to be born in Italy and spend half of my life in Italy and learn about beauty, about good food and so forth. And then the other half of my life here where I learn about hard working, good value, being a good citizen, and then working hard and with a vision. So if any investor is there, we entertain investor from $25,000 up to $1 million, what we are looking for to scale the company to the next level. We are often on Instagram. So Instagram is the best place that you guys can look for us, but you can also go on our website, which is ederralife with the y.com, and then you can send us a message. We respond to everyone, no matter what. Even if you guys say, oh, maybe this is a silly question, I don't want to bother them. If you have a question, we are here to answer. So there, and then we are opening a TikTok account, affiliate program. We are opening on Amazon. But yeah, if you want to buy our product, sign up. I'm gonna give you a 15% discount. Sign up on our newsletter because we talk about longevity. We talk about health. We are putting together an ebook to share with you guys how amazing broccoli microgreens are, how amazing lion mane mushroom are.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Vladi. It was such a joy to speak to you. We're very lucky to have you in our neighborhood, and I love your product. I take it every day, and I can't wait to see what results I'm going to get in my personal life as well from taking your product. So thank you so much for joining our show.
Thank you so much. It was a pleasure having you. And then I have to say, thanks to also people like you, they're advocate of good food, farm food, better life experience that you invest so much time, your precious time from your life, from your daily life, to share a story like mine. I feel very honored to be on your podcast. Thank you.
Thank you so much.